Hey y'all, welcome back. If you're my subscribers, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, and this is the first video you're watching, my name is Daniel. I am 36 years old. I started my weight loss journey in May of this year, 2018. My highest weight was 344 pounds. When I started the program in May, I was at 322 pounds. And as of last month in August of 2018, I was down to 312 point something. I don't remember. I have to look back in my journal. So I am going to be having the gastric bypass surgery, and I've got 2 more dietitian appointments to go to before I can be scheduled for surgery. My next dietitian appointment is in 2 days on Friday, or 3 days, I guess, because today's Tuesday. And then I'll have 1 more dietitian appointment next month, and I will be able to get scheduled for surgery. So I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm happy, I'm sad, and I just am ready for it to be done and over with. So I just wanted to come on today and talk a little bit about sleep apnea and that dreaded CPAP machine. Now, I don't know about you, I feel so much better when I use my CPAP machine and I actually get a decent night's sleep. But I hate my CPAP machine because it is so uncomfortable and it rubs right here on my mustache and it makes it raw underneath my nose and right here, and it's horrible. Now, some of you may not have sleep apnea, and that's awesome because it is a pain in the ass. Now, a lot of people think only people that are overweight have sleep apnea, and that is not true at all. There we go, saying again, y'all. La 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 la. Anyway, I know I'm a goofball, but what can I say? So, CPAP, it stands for continuous positive airway pressure. And, even though the CPAP machine works really well, it is not a cure for sleep apnea. So, the only way that you can get rid of sleep apnea is to, if you're overweight, because some people have it who are not overweight. If you are overweight, the only way to get rid of sleep apnea is either to lose some weight or to possibly have surgery. Now, there's a chance that, I could, after my gastric bypass, I could lose weight and still have sleep apnea. I'm hoping this is not the case because this is one of the goals that, we're hoping the sleep apnea will go away. But, you don't have to be overweight to have sleep apnea. Skinny people have sleep apnea. Kids have sleep apnea. Now, kids, a lot of times that, if they have sleep apnea, it can be caused by, caused by, like, swollen, enlarged tonsils and adenoids. So, generally, if kids have sleep apnea due to that, they'll just remove the tonsils and adenoids and, the sleep apnea will go away. You could have extra, for people that's not overweight, it could be caused just by, it's the extra tissue, that's in your throat. And they can do a surgery to remove the extra tissue from your palate and from your throat. But, they only usually do that as a last resort. So, they've started on, they're always doing research, but now research is starting to find that, there's a link between sleep disorders and weight gain. So, if you get, the mailman. I heard something outside, and I was like, I thought it was one of the cats wanting in. But anyways, so, they're finding that, there's a link between sleep disorders and weight gain. And, with insufficient sleep, that can lead to gaining weight, they're saying. It also leads to high blood pressure and heart disease, diabetes. It's really hard on the heart, they say, because you stop breathing, and I know there's a couple different types of sleep apnea, like obstructive sleep apnea and maybe something else. I'm not a doctor, but anyways, I can't remember the exact two. Now, I know some people with sleep apnea, even using their CPAP machine and stuff, like, they'll fall asleep during the day. Like, they'll sit down and they'll be out. I'm not quite like that. I do get really tired a lot, even using my CPAP machine sometimes. Some days is really good and I don't have any trouble at all, but I have a lot of trouble if I'm driving by myself. Like, I have to fight to stay awake sometimes if I'm driving long distances by myself. Especially if it's dreary and rainy. I hate it. I've never fallen asleep, but I've been pretty tired. So, one of the most common symptoms of sleep apnea is loud snoring. But you can have sleep apnea and not even snore at all. You can have sleep apnea and most people don't know that they have sleep apnea. When I first got diagnosed with sleep apnea years and years ago, I need to find some other kind of transitional word. I don't know. That just doesn't sound right, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's see. God. I'll just sew my lips shut, y'all, so I'll stop saying and Oh, so yesterday I wore my shirt inside out all day long. Yeah, that's how goofy I am. There I am again. Please ignore that. I'll get better, I promise. So anyway, severe untreated sleep apnea quadruples the risk of death than people without sleep apnea. Quadruples. That's quite a bit. And then it also, the risk of heart disease in untreated sleep apnea is 5 times greater than someone who doesn't have sleep apnea. And I just realized I started telling the story about the shirt, and then I went back to this. Y'all, brain fart, and I'm not even blonde. And I'm not making fun of blonde people. I shouldn't have said that. That's not what I meant. Anywho, it's just a saying. Anyways, brain fart. Brain fart, brain fart. I love you all, blonde hair or not. Anyways, that's just a myth anyway. So anyways, I don't know what anyways, the shirt. So, I get done eating dinner last night, and sitting talking, and now I'm saying "and" all the time. So anyways, we're sitting there talking, and my boyfriend says, "Do you know your shirt's inside out?" I said, "No." I look, and I'm like, "I don't feel the tag." Well, it's a tagless shirt. And of course you could see like the sewn in places here. I'm like, oh my god. I wore it all day long, y'all. I wore it to class. Oh my gosh. Another brain fart, I guess. yesterday was just one of those days. It wasn't a bad day, but it was just one of those days where, like, I just couldn't think straight for some reason. Like, I don't even know. So, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. It is not raining here now. It looks like it's going to. And if I have any viewers, and even the people that's not viewers, anyone that's down south, you know, I think they're doing mandatory evacuation. And to those, like, firefighters and different people, you know, I know they was even, I think they were transporting all the patients out of the hospitals and stuff in certain places. So, you know, they're saying this hurricane's going to be really bad. So, everyone please stay safe. If you don't have the means to be able to evacuate, I know they'll have, like, evacuation centers and stuff for people that's not able to, but I mean, that's got to be scary, you know. And then people that have family pets that, you know, may have to leave them behind and stuff. I couldn't imagine. Like, I don't care if I evacuated and I went to a hotel and they said you can't have your pet. By God, I'm going to sleep in my car. I'll drive further down the road somewhere to some place where I can park and I'll stay in my car with my animals. I don't care. But, you know, it's sad. And, you know, there may be people that doesn't have vehicles that have pets and stuff that, you know, they have no way to transport them. That would kill me, y'all. That really, really would. It breaks my heart. But I know there's a lot of rescue missions afterwards for, you know, people that weren't able to get out and for pets and all. So, you know, we just need to come together as a community, and whether you pray, send positive energy, send good vibes, whatever, you know, we need to pull together and think about these people that's in the path of this storm and any storm, you know, to come. So, you know, it's devastating to lose everything that you have. I mean, I've never been there. I can't say how it feels, but I can't imagine, you know, what it's like. So, anyways, I'm not going to continue to bore you with different things, but I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about the sleep apnea and using a CPAP machine. Many of you know what it's like using a CPAP machine, and then, like I said, there's some of you that do not have sleep apnea, so you don't have to, you know, worry about that. Hopefully you'll never have sleep apnea. So anyways, everyone have a wonderful, lovely evening. I will see you all again on Friday whenever I update my 5th dietitian appointment. And until then, everyone stay safe and take care, and I will see y'all later. Bye.